Not today. But no, family, I ain't. It's a lot on my mind, but every human, every person that has a life to live and responsibilities got a lot on their mind. I'm just assuming. But that's all. You notice how much shit is going on in the world? Notice how all this bullshit is going on in the world? It just seems like a bunch of fucking distractions, don't it? A bunch of distractions. You can name a topic and you'll see. It don't mean shit. I was just having this conversation. Shit don't benefit nobody. Shit don't benefit nobody. But they keep pumping this shit on the media and we keep eating this shit up. Come on, cuz. What's happening?
Are you waiting on DoorDash?
No, I'm just crossing over. Creeping on me, man. Creeping on me, man. But nah, y'all. Just wanted to holler at y'all on some random shit. I do have a video popping up on Patreon within a couple days. Like I said, I've had a lot of shit going on. So, niggas couldn't really move like they wanted to move as far as YouTube. Responsibilities come first. But, yeah, the Patreon shit was cracking. The merch is cracking. The books is cracking. You get all that shit. But as far as the fuck is that? As far as the Patreon was concerned, the story came across my news app. 'Cause, you know, I get into history, law, sciences, and shit. And a story had come across about a gentleman in New York and how he pushed his line. That's basically what he did. He pushed his line on a legal perspective and has forced, because he knows his shit, like as we all should, has forced the NYPD to leave motherfuckers alone who record inside the little cop house. You feel me? When you go to the police department, or any building really, man, you can record. You can put the camera on motherfuckers and all that shit. The freedom of press, right? So we got a lot of naysayers when it comes to this law shit. They think maybe it's the messenger. Fuck the messenger though, bro. You know, if you don't like how I look, talk, act, get the info. So he pretty much pushed that line and won. And I wanted to break down how and why, and how once we use what we know, when you know better, you do better. So that's what I'm on as far as my next video for Patreon. But shout out to my guy Ethan. He bought King's Law. He was the first one to buy King's Law, which doesn't surprise me because that man is a real scientist like myself. Like, he a real legit scientist. So he wanted King's Law plus the little book of everything, plus he bought a t-shirt. So I've been working on his package. And then my guy, Mr. Chronic, he purchased King's Law, so I gotta get him together. So shout out to these two gentlemen. Once again, y'all know, I only wrote 3 of those books. So there is one book up for grabs. My guy Manny, he hit me with a great idea today, like an hour and a half ago. My guy Manny, he hit me with a great idea. He was like, because he know I only wrote 3 King's Law books. He know 2 of them was already ordered. He know 1 is up for grabs. He was like, shit, after you get that one done or whatnot, turn them bitches into PDF files, get a couple of them copied in physical copies and get them off like that. Because you got cats who can't or don't want, physical copies. They don't want to hold a book in their hand. That shit crazy. Niggas rather listen to books and shit like that. Or maybe just technology is the best way to do it. So I was like, shit, I might do that. So shout out to Manny. Shout out to the motherfuckers who really, thank you, baby. Shout out to the people who really get into it like that. Damn, it got dark as fuck. Shit. I'm still here. Going to the basement. Yeah, I'm back in the crib now. Stupid ass neighborhood. All the bullshit that I've been. It's in this neighborhood. These motherfuckers. Man. Almost killed. Never mind. Don't even worry about it. Too much talking. But just a lot of shit been going on in this neighborhood that I ain't had to go through since I was a young nigga, man. Got me doing young nigga shit, let me just say that. Hold on, man. But yeah, shout out to the scientists, shout out to the family who supports. Thanks for everybody giving me these great ideas on how to try to get to the people the best I can. And I'm gonna try to, But there's been a lot of shit going on. A lot of shit been going on. And I just find all of it fucking funny. Because it ain't nothing but entertainment. Even that little Palestine, Ukrainian war, whoever the fuck is going to war right now, even that shit is entertainment. Even that shit is entertainment. And so me and my partner was talking about that shit. He's like, man, you see all this shit going down? Yeah, these kids are out of control. And I just put up a little, nice little segue. I just put up a video about raising these children right. And a lot of motherfuckers think, I'm gonna give my kid what I never had type shit. And you want your kids to do better than you. Well, then you gotta do better for your kids. You think it's a materialistic way, and that's how you train a zombie. I'm gonna make sure they look the best. You feel me? I'm gonna make sure they get all A's in this wicked ass educational system. I'm gonna make sure they fear God and fear Jesus. But it's how you talk around these little kids. It's the tone you use when you respond or talk to them. It's how you respond to what their responses are, Like if your kid come in and they're excited about something that they accomplished or experienced today, and you monotone with your reaction like, oh, that's dope. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Like just regular shit. This is a mental game. It plays on their mental. The war is silly. They gave them land and they abused it, so now they want... Fuck the war shit, bro. And I'm not even gonna say we got wars over here that we still gotta get through. It ain't even like that. It's more so. That ain't our business like that. There might be some of our people over there. But that ain't our business. And I'm speaking on an illegal perspective because I'm expecting an emotional response from somebody when they hear that. You understand? Oh, some of them is our allies, shit like that, The normal zombified responses. I say what I say specifically in a manner to where I already know what the response is, but when you don't understand what I'm saying, that's supposed to be the response. It's one of those. But you got a lot of shit going on, and it's like, who cares? I mean, why do you care? Let me say it like that. Maybe I need to start asking why. Yeah, good luck. Handle your motherfucking business. You remember the Ukraine war shit? That shit probably still going on. I don't even know. But even if it is, right? They pushed that and pumped that on us too. And now this one. So they're gonna pump this one on us too. And there's gonna be another one, they're gonna pump that on us too. There's gonna be another one, they're gonna pump that on us too. It's gonna be on all new, you know, motherfuckers is gonna art. Kyrie wearing one of these was a big deal. Bitch, I wear these every day. Kyrie wears it in an interview for the NBA, and it's, oh my gosh, look at him. Is he trying to tell us something? No. No. Hold on. My bad, my bad. But yeah, it's like, I wear these motherfuckers every day. I know people who been wearing these, but they'll take what's going on, take a celebrity, and blow it out of proportion. It's like, you niggas fall for it. Fuck it. And only the shoe fit, motherfuckers. People will fall for anything. Oh my gosh, did you see Kyrie Irving wearing the headdress? It's like, bro, we just cut it out. Cut it out. Just stop. The appropriate appreciation to hypnotize a nation. Some entertainment. Remember, now you gotta remember, there's a strategic, and there has been a strategic attack on the people to keep the entertainment level, which creates the mental level. Entertainment level keeps the mental level at a sixth grade level. I don't think people hear me. Maybe because it's the messenger, like I said. Maybe you just don't like the messenger, and that's fine with me. But do you hear what the? Do you hear what I'm saying? Fuck how I look, how I talk, how I act. None of that shit matters if the shit that I'm saying is on point. If I'm on point, that's all the fuck that matters. Yeah, bars. Easy. Easy. Let's see if I can do this. I gotta find my little phone stand thing. And so, you know, it's just a bunch of entertainment. It's called the Rex 84, Rex 83, something like that. The Rex 84 plan. It's one of those. And if you do read that, you'll understand that media, shit, you can go back to guerrilla warfare. Che Guevara. Hold on, I got my children. I will show you something. All right, you on live? Why? Because I'm live. How about you wait? Okay? Wait till I'm not on. Okay. All right. Nothing about you is off-putting. You look headstrong. I'm stubborn. I'm on, you know. I like to push the line. I like for the people that hear me like, man, I learned something. Something. I thought about something tonight. You know? But like I said, there's a lot of entertainment going on. Enchanting, hypnotizing, brainwashing. It's like, okay. Maybe food stamps. Let's go. The food stamps done hit. Come on now. Come on now. Been waiting. Shit. But you got all this, like, keys jangling in your face, right? And if you wouldn't know, but if you were a zombie, right? That shit intrigues you. That shit is entertaining to you. And to the person who has business to handle, responsibilities, goals, and the right head on the shoulder, we don't even pay that shit attention. Because knowing that Kyrie put a headdress on his head doesn't change my life. What's the one scandal going on right now? P. Diddy fucking over Cassie. Doesn't change my life. We already knew Diddy was, you know, sweet We already knew he was weird. Cassie had all the time in the world to get the fuck up and get the fuck on. And she got that money she was suing for, and that was all she needed. She just wanted some money. Because if it wasn't about money, you would have did something about it. The fact that you just sued the nigga and that's about as far as you went with it, when you have now all this money he gave you and you're not pushing forward with it, all I needed to know. That's all I needed to know. So, you see what I'm saying? How this game is, how easy this shit is? Right, we knew this way back. Come on, man. But then you'll get people like, oh my gosh, let's talk about it like it's new. Let's talk about it like we ain't know this nigga was a weirdo. Let's talk about it. And I'm sitting here, family, I love y'all, but I'm sitting here twiddling my thumbs like, okay. And? Oh, no, that was it. You know, he might have raped Cassie, bro. That's all I wanted to tell you. Oh. All right. When you start looking at things like how do they benefit me, when you start looking at conversations like how can I benefit, when you start looking at interacting with people like how can I benefit, not in a leech, vampiric way, but in a healthy, how does this help me way, you start cutting shit off. You just start cutting shit off. Andre 3000 and his flute fucking music. Let me come back to this, because I brought this up when I heard about it, right? Come on, man. A lot of people have. But, the flute music. This is how I know people are just fucking zombified, bro. Bandwagon riders and fad hoppers and people who just want to fit in type shit. Because you got motherfuckers now talking about this at the 432 hertz frequency, healing frequency. Y'all just need to get woke. And I'm like, bro, it's 2023. I've been, what? Let me just, this is a sneak peek. So whoever's on this live, you're probably not going to see this unless you buy the book. And you got to buy the symbolism book to get this shit. Let me get my book out. My book. I love how I can say my book. I love that shit. Not some authors, some book I ordered off Amazon, nothing like that. My book. And this is old shit. This is old shit. Let me show you something. Now you can see, I don't play no games. And I'm breaking this shit down all over this shit, right? A whole bunch of shit. Hold up. Let me show you what I'm talking. This is years ago. This, years ago. Where this shit at? Let me show you. Look at that. You get 432. He trying to bring them healing frequencies. Y'all need to get woke. Now I did this myself now. Because I'm not the greatest artist. But I broke the whole hertz. The whole hertz shit is all broken down on here. So, for example, let me tell you. So you got the mind, right? Everything gives off a frequency, which is physical. It's physical. Thought is physical. It's physical. At 10 hertz, these numbers matter because 1 and a 0 represent symbolically as well. We come down to your heart, and you could just Google these things as well. You go to the blood. The blood is 0.5 hertz. Heartbeat, blood flow. We are a rhythmic people. Solomon's song, the Song of Solomon, that's you, right? Then you have your heart. We could just do this all day, right? So when we get into frequencies, I'm on a, I don't need fucking flute music. I don't need that. I ain't giving you too much. You see, I put that shit down quick. Y'all can't get everything. But just know, you know, when it comes to metaphysics, symbology, woke culture, I hate that shit, by the way. This shit ain't nothing new. So, you know, when flute music comes out and niggas that was just talking about their rap careers on Facebook, oh, I'm not. I'm not. I haven't. I give it to y'all. You see what I'm saying? I give it to y'all. Y'all gotta join the Patreon. The Patreon got all this shit on it. My Patreon ain't just for law. My Patreon is for law, metaphysics, symbology, history. But it's the shit I'm not putting on YouTube because uh, I don't get the support that I deserve. Now, when people become Patreon members, you have to sign up and ride that shit out. You have to show up to class to be caught up. So if you want the shit that YouTube ain't talking about, fuck with my Patreon. And I'm cheap. You probably spent more on bullshit today than what my Patreon would cost you. And I have over 50 something videos on the Patreon. So we get into the nitty gritty. We get into all of this shit, like all of it. This book, only the the niggas that have been here for a couple years know about this book. You gotta be here for years to know about this book. Ladies, we get into the vagina, the clitoris. We get into the creative factor of the woman. Man, stop playing with me. So when flute music comes out, and niggas are just brand new now woke niggas and 432 hertz and healing properties and shit. It's like, yeah, that's dope. That's dope. I'm glad you found it. But just don't try to tell me what I need to know when I've been teaching this shit. So we got the flute music, we got Cassie and Diddy, we got whoever the fuck else did some shit, and then we got a war that's cracking over here that's their business. You feel me? You start to rationalize and realize, oh shit, hold up. Well, I'm giving my time, my peace, and my energy, my time and energy alone, but my peace to shit that don't matter to me. But I couldn't shake that vibe because I was hypnotized by the glitter and gold. But now that this nigga done brought it up, called me a zombie 2,000 times in one live stream, and then made examples of how, and I fit the criteria, oh shit, maybe I need to change this shit up. Because I do got kids. I do got a lady. I do got a man. I do got, peers. So if I can only bring a limited conversation or a limited understanding to my circle of life, I need to step up. I need to step up. So this is why I don't get on YouTube as much, because when I do get on, it just needs to get to it. I just need to get to it, make my points. I don't speak bullshit. I only speak on facts and shit that I know, and then get the fuck on. Because what happens in turn in my head is the people that follow me, people that are the scientists on the Patreon who have the books, we on the same type of time, and they learn to appreciate and know, hey, bro ain't coming on for bullshit. Bro ain't about to talk about other niggas. He ain't about to talk about other females. He ain't about to come give us something to get the fuck on. So we should value this nigga a little bit. I only value what goes to my grave with me. Come on. Knowledge will go to the grave with you, but it'll outlive you too. Your knowledge will outlive you. The shit that I know that are in these big ass notebooks, and I got a room full of notebooks with just information in them. That's outlasting everything I can do, because they're going to the kids. The kids already using what they can for school now. My oldest daughter, she had a project on making a Greek god. That lets me know they got into Greek history. So I gave her true Greek history, or original Greek history. And she used that, applied that to what they needed for her in school. I'm sure the teacher gave her a side eye, but this ain't her first time correcting a teacher. So this is what I'm saying. This is what I want for the people. I'm sure most, not all, but I'm sure most people with children just want their kids to get good grades. Understand, sending your child to a school is sending them to a mental encampment, a mental slaughterhouse. If they're not equipped to defend themselves for those 8 hours that we leave them in there, you're failing. If you just say black folks did it first to your kids, that ain't enough. You making them more ignorant. You making them more ignorant. So this is all I can provide is I can't reach through the phone. I can't come to your house. I can't get into your circle of friends and change the vibes. I can't do that. All I can do is get on here, reach the people that I can, give them the information, show them the information, send them where they can get the information, and hope for the motherfucking best and see who's really, walking it like they talk it. And that's how I judge people. That's how I judge people. If you can walk it and you talk it, you got it. But if all you're doing is walking, or all you're doing is talking, schools are babysitting while keeping kids busy. Yeah, and they're just forcing. A curriculum is approved by people. It's a strict tunnel vision curriculum. So when they get into Greek history, the curriculum says teach them pages 1 through 89. Don't worry about 90. Don't worry about 95. 1 to 89. And so that's all the kids get. 98% of the time, it's going to be whitewashed ignorance. I went to school. My kids going to school. I live by a school. I know school peoples and teachers. I Googled and looked at the PDF file of the school curriculums for the grades of my kids. These are the things you got to do. I personally hate the word smart. Go Google the word smart. No, go look into an etymological dictionary of the word smart and go look up the etymological origin of the word nice. And then come holler at me, right, about these words. Because even the words, and this is the symbolism section of the Patreon, it just ties back in because we go over that shit. Let me see if I got it for just a simple something simple. Retardedly simple. I got so much shit. All right. No. I think I showed this one actually. All right. So if you got a pen and paper, you could do this shit you could do this anytime. Ain't no way my ass don't got a pen or pencil. You tripping. Well, anyway, I'll explain it verbally, and you could do it on a piece of paper yourself. Just using the word symbology, right? You can go for a word like water. And I broke this down on live, so if anybody was there like 4 fucking years ago, 3 years ago, you remember this shit. But you can take the word water. That's a feminine principle, of course. Look at the W. What is the W? It's a water sign. It's that simple, right? Then you get to the A. Now the A you could flip the A. As above, so below, right? It's an ox head. I'm just giving you quick. You can do this yourself. A V with a line through it, just like an A that's standing upright. Like this, you take that, like that. That's an ox head. It's symbology. That represents the masculine principle, or the penis, or the light, blah, blah, blah. And then you got the word ter. We can go down each letter, but I'm breaking it down quick. T-E-R, ter, water, as in terrain. That's earth. So you have water, fire, earth. This is your holy trinity from, higher self for you newly woke niggas. You go from spirit through liquid to physical self. That's water. The word water in itself tells you everything you need to know. Then you can break it down again. W, water sign, feminine. And the word ater means black or dark. So now you have your primordial waters that we come through. Stop playing with me. This is just here, just in this motherfucking dome of mine. And we can go through words all day and break down each letter, because each letter in itself is symbol. And then when these letters come together, have a union, it creates a new reality of meaning, if you will. So this is the type of shit that I'll be trying to give to people. But I don't come from a background of being given and not reciprocated. I'm not from that background. There's an equal exchange. You feel what I'm saying? So this is why you won't get a lot of me on YouTube nowadays. You're not going to. The people who deserve it are on Patreon, bro. It's that simple. I've been saying this for the longest. Well, since I had Patreon. The real shit that we break down is on Patreon. This is regular old smuggler shit. Yeah, you want to talk about this? Let's talk about that. You see what I'm saying? So this is the background I'm from, though. I'm not getting on here for an hour, giving real information, and then nothing comes of it. Hell no, you want something, pay me for it. Why? Because I deserve it. The hours and that. You know how much books cost by themselves? What? So, family, like I said, you can tell when a person is about their business because they stand on it. And they be on it. I ain't got no choice but to talk, Rain. This is regular day shit for me. For me, this is regular. But I don't be on YouTube enough to this is regular. People don't get it yet. This years ago talk. Years ago talk. What's up, Cynthia? Even Miss Cynthia brought something past me. You know, I'm gonna let her get on it when she get on it, share it, and probably talk about it as well. But what we was talking about goes back in the media. And once again, media means sleep, for the sleep. Media is a war tactic. People think media means like good shit, and TV shows, and music, and movies, and radio, just regular shit. No, media is, y'all shouldn't be taking notes. That way you can have these in conversations when you have with people just on regular shit. Media is a military tool. It's an attack tool. It's an offensive tool. So when you say I'm on YouTube, you're using media. You're using a military war tactic. When you're watching TV, you're being attacked. When you watch movies, you're being attacked. When you read newspapers, you're being attacked. All of this, plus the dumbass beliefs that your parents probably put in you. Praise Jesus. Praise Buddha. Praise Allah. I got all the tattoos. I got every religious tattoo on me. I got the Ankh. I got the cross. I got Black Jesus. I got a swastika. That's our shit. I got a swastika. I used to make people uncomfortable with it till my kids broke it. I used to wear it. Y'all remember the wooden swastika I used to wear? Yeah. All this. You get your zombies like, why the fuck would you wear that? What the fuck? What is wrong with you? Did you just say fuck Jesus? Not my baby Jesus. Not blue-eyed, blonde-haired, dirty brown hair hanging, looking hungry. Not that Jesus. Then you got niggas that do this. This is my favorite one. But Jesus was black. How about those Spurs, bro? How about those Spurs? But this is what, so you know, family, I ain't want too much of your time. I'm home. I'm good. I got my sniggities. These are my sniggities for the night. My little combos. I like these bitches. These bitches good. But yeah, family, if you want to see more of me, even if you don't want to see more of me and you just want to learn more, become a Patreon member. You spent more money today. I guarantee it. You spent more money today than you would have to get. To get a lot. That's the best way I can put it. A lot that would benefit you. You know, I get people that hit me up after checking out the Patreon, coming, learning. They say, hey, yo, this such and such happened to me today. And I wrote all that shit down and it worked, bro. Like, yeah, it was safe, wasn't it? Yeah, that shit worked. I told my girl about it. My God, I'm glad you did, bro. So, you know, family, with that being said, bottom line is, if you want my time, if you want the benefits of my time, you pay me for it. If you feel uncomfortable with a nigga telling you that, that means you like shit for free. You talking to the wrong, bro. You talking to the wrong person. It's not like that, because I give time to y'all. With the best of hopes, you can ask people. I'll hit them up just out of random and check on niggas. Like, you good? All right. So I want the best for y'all. I just want reciprocation. Buy a t-shirt, buy a book, join the classes, nigga. You know, I love it, Rain. I love it, Rain. Like when I hear a older person or somebody that I should call a peer talking some shit, if they bring it to my attention, I love to correct shit. And mind you, I got maybe 3 books I haven't read yet. Out of all those books I got, out of all the books on the Discord, you can join the Discord. You ain't gonna get what we do in class, but I got like 200 books on that motherfucker. Just download the book, read the book. So everything I do is in the benefit of the people, and I'm just looking for those people who appreciate somebody who's for them. And when I see it's not there, I get further. That's why you're not gonna. Upload a video or something like that. But I'm over on Patreon. I'm doing a class sometime within the next 2 days. Like I said, a gentleman in New York forced the police department to let the people know, not just settle it in court and be quiet about it, but let the people know that they, and this is nothing new to me, but that they can record the police inside the police department, phones out in their face, and there should be no repercussions. So a gentleman pushed that line in law against New York Police Department. If you know New York, they got some wild ass police. But he stood on his 10 toes. He brought it to them and won that shit. And so Patreon, the next class we do on Patreon, is gonna be about that. How that even happens. How did he accomplish this? And the reason that is because in this culture, my culture, yeah, I was gonna talk about that as well. I'm talking about all that shit on Patreon, that's what I'm saying. All this shit. But the reason I do it is because I get a lot of feedback from my culture of people about how the law don't work. You can't do that. It ain't gonna work. You best just do it. For my people, I hear it the most from my people. And so, I don't expect my people to be online with this type shit. I just don't. We've been beaten into submission. We've been beaten into submission. And then we try to hurt each other with ignorance, physically, mentally, however we can. So, I wanted to use this example of how that's bullshit. You're just scared. You're a chump and you're a coward. Just say that. Just say that. So you're scared of the pigs. You's a bitch. And that's that. And when I say that, I'm speaking to the men who hit me with that. You better just do what the cops say shit. I'm talking to the men. Right? Ladies, y'all motherfuckers too. Get hip to law. Stand your ground. Drop your nuts, so to speak, when it comes time. Because consent is a big issue. When you understand the severity and the levels that consent will take you, and what you allow through different types of consent, you start to be like, oh no, I didn't know I was doing that. Well, now you know, do better. But yeah, Rain, I'm going to talk about those 4 pigs who killed themselves. I kind of smiled when I read that shit too. Because 4 cops killed themselves simultaneously. They wouldn't stand next to each other, but simultaneously. And you think that's coincidence? If you think that's coincidence, you're tripping. You're tripping. What that deals with is spirit and mental fortitude. And what I mean by that is they know they was wicked. They know they was evil. They know they did some wicked, evil shit, and their karma was getting too close. So they took the coward's way out because they was already fucking cowards. So we gonna get into it. I'm a bomb on them and shit. You know how I feel about the pigs. I'm not a pork lover, so I don't feel no type of way when a pig get took out. don't give a fuck if you got family that's a pig. Fuck all pigs. Just deal with it. What up, Tony? I'm about to just shake. I'm just about to shake up out of here. Actually, I'm definitely about to get up out of here. But I said what I needed to say. Tapped in with the family. If you want, if, and I gotta say if because I see what's being reciprocated and it's not much. So I always say if. If you would like to see more, if you would like to learn more, if you would like to use the knowledge, come fuck with me on Patreon. If not, that's fine. I gotta keep it pushing. But just watch how many times you say you support a nigga when I'm watching, right? And there's many different ways. Patreon, a book, merch, a shirt, a hoodie, uh, share the streams. Have your family subscribe to the channel. Show them the playlists. I have playlists for y'all that's open and unlocked. The only two that are locked is Symbology and Law. But I left a few Law videos open for the family. There's only two that are locked up. Everything else is unlocked. You can check them all out. But with that being said, family, I love those who love me. I appreciate those who appreciate me. And I support those who support me. There's many ways you can and you should, because nothing comes free, and definitely not this mind of mine. You're not getting shit up out of here that you don't deserve. With that being said, I love y'all. Peace.